Why a video here? Why a video here? Well, I've got here a B.N.F or a Takashi Kotegawa. Um, what is B.N.F? Why is who is Takashi Kotegawa? Well, it's more about what is achieved. Takashi is a online bedroom trader who started out with just a couple of K, and now he's a billionaire. Okay, he started out in the early noughties during a severe bear market caused by what was that? Yeah, the dot-com bubble, worldwide Asian slump, world slump in everything. Okay, and from here, and one of his methods was to find stocks which were down about 20%. Yeah, and from there he'd look out for the upward explosive movement. So here it's down about 20%. It's come down on the fibs to the probably about the 1272 level. Yes. So it's come down to a key level, and at that point, expect a retrace to the upside. You can see here, there is the general trend line down. It's exploded up out of there. And it's just sit and wait and ambush the point there. It's come down, retest, and boom, up and away it goes. Seeing the boxes there, the slow build, the golden crossovers in there, as in this case, the blue line goes above the brown line, and here the purple line comes up above the yellow line and explodes upwards. And here there's also sparking volume, etc., etc. You get some good volumes in there. Interestingly, lots of green in there, which come down. Always watch out for that. But yeah, it's come up to that trend line and essentially giving you an indicator of likely points of where really to sell off. Now, let's have a look at that. I haven't looked at the fibs on the upside yet. What we're going to do is possibly have a little look from that point there. And where did it take us up to? Only really strongly up to the 382. But what was the percentage like on there from the point in breakout? Is that enough for moving up above those lower levels? 7% in a day or two. So that's not too bad. Squeezed up and outward. It's about trading the bear market. I'm expecting some downside. So what's going to happen next? So yeah, let's just pop that in a lower time frame. Get a look at risk management on that. A little bit of risk management, and you can see there across these little lines there, low point there. See on that low there, a hinge point, and it hinges up from there, and that's where it exploded upwards, didn't it? Went up through the fibs, gapped up through the fibs, little gap in there, and it's about trying to figure out a point. So there is a little local high in there, perhaps that's where it went, and it's about putting a line in. Get those lines in the right place, and those are sort of resistance lines. Breaks through the resistance, and it's all gravy davy. So, likely points where it might want it to see it break through. There, maybe. See how it just butts up against that line, 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 there. And they sort of cross those low points. I'll just box it up. I'm not an expert, I'm a learner. I'm still learning. Very much still learning. Let's see. What was that up there? It's going forensic over it. Going back, retest, re-engineer. Is it that? Yeah, do something like that maybe. Bit arbitrary, isn't it? Bit arbitrary. But even then, got that line there, set up across there, and it has retraced. So what else is happening in that area? What else is happening? Well, shiver my timbers. Again, look at that there. Building up, creating an ascending triangle-ish pattern. From there, trying to build up there. So you got a higher candle there, a little higher candle there. Really much limit. And that starts to become the point where it could break out. We have seen some recently elsewhere where they do pop down, and that is why a person puts on stop losses. Right, so if a person does want to buy in at 983 as opposed to something like 989, still put the box. Let's go safe. What would, and of course you got the targets. First target B, just beneath that 236 perhaps, based upon what's here, previous highs. Right, get that leveled in with those previous highs. Yeah, that's not very good, is it? I mean, the risk to reward ratio is pretty low. At what point does one back out of there? You see here, right along there, so around about 973. It's that tight stop loss, and these can be changed with time, as can move about the stop losses. So that's the first one, 0.147. If the person was feeling super aggressive, a little bit more bullish, a little bit more aggressive, take it up there. Previous high, boom, 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 through there. 2.17. What's the ratio on there? 1.19. Well, and then always with the thing is with the fibs is to leave a little bit off, and usually you can see in previous history like here where a good point, and I would take that from the top of the main body of some of those previous candles. So felt really good. Well, it's not feelings, but reasonably good conviction that it would pop up there. Really, safety in a bear market. Take it there. Depends how safe a person wants to be. Again, person could take it up there. And let's see how that behaves. Okay. Taking profits along the way. There. Looking over to my right. There, and those candles in there. And see how that just pops up there, doesn't it? Pops up there. 5%. Another one. Go on, you cheeky bugger. You got that trend line that's coming down through there. Might need to make that a bit more accurate. See where that is. I think I would have got tumbled out and have to take a lower price there. Readjust maybe that trend line. Can that be readjusted? I don't think so. Wouldn't have quite reached that third target. It's failed to reach that target. As you can see, there, double, just top there. Hasn't quite come down. But maybe a sensible thing to do would be to look where that 382 is. The 3 green line going across there where it's just levelled off now. 382 fibs. Look at those previous high points down there. And there is the third one. They becoming there. Just underneath. Just underneath in there. Yeah. 5.56. And the fourth one is the greedy one. Fourth one is the greedy one. Nice little explosive movement. Up to that 382 on there. Don't forget, we've got these previous lines through there. We're in a bear market. Overall trend at the moment is that blue dotted line where selling pressure exists. Everything, any further onward movement cools off as it gets towards that line, that blue dashed line in there. And of course, it's had that explosive movement out from that sub trend, or local trend. And as that trend is, pop out to there, as you can see, selling pressure all the way down. You can get back into there, pop back into the 30-hourly. Take profit along the way. Anyway, decent one. I didn't do that. I've only just seen it. And I was going through the charts, going through the watch lists and such like. Yeah, that's a nice little example. Something which, bugger, I've been looking for. Takashi Kotegawa, aka B.N.F, now a billionaire, started with just a few K, now owns his own massive building in Tokyo, massive like tower block. Tower block with a helicopter pad, and he owns the whole top floor. What a legend.